Good afternoon. Yes, this is me at 2:30 in the afternoon and I still have no face on. But I have done some housework, I've done laundry, I've done a lot of laundry. So I've got to make some deliveries, some LimeLight deliveries, so I've got to put a face on. I can't go off delivering a LimeLight, or I should start calling it LimeLight, without wearing it. So here we go. So what I'm going to do, since all I'm going to do is just run out and make these deliveries and maybe hit the grocery store, I'm going to do the Simply Pretty collection. So I don't know if you can see that. It consists of a foundation, a lipstick, a mascara, and a blush. So let's see what I can do with those products. But of course, I'm going to start with my first base makeup primer because I got to have it. And maybe when I go to the grocery store, I'll remember to get an orange to try that out on. Okay, so simple as that. Probably should pull my hair back, but whatever. So, I've already done my moisturizers and sunscreen, even though there's no sign of the sun, but it's habit, and I want it to be habit forming because I need that sunscreen. You know, I want that face to be lily white like Scarlett O'Hara. So, I can't achieve that. She was 18. Okay, so what I'm going to do is use my foundation, which I've got a mixture of ivory and olive one. So I'll mix that up shortly. I'm going to use blush number 3, which is Possible. It's not the one I use every day, but it'll go with this lipstick. Lipstick number 201. Prim and Proper, I think. I don't remember. I'm not sure that's really my shade, but I think it will go with that blush, so it'll work. And then mascara. So, let's see what I can do with that. So, I've already dampened my Blenderful. I've got my tools ready. So, I will use the Blenderful and the buffer brush for my foundation, as well as the foundation brush, because I like to go in here after I apply my foundation, and you'll see me do this, go in here in these lines that need some Botox and just kind of swoop it around and try to get it out of those horrible creases, just so it's not so obvious. Blush brush, angled blush brush, and these are all LimeLight brushes. And then the large eyeshadow brush number 7, which I will use that because I'm going to use the blush for a little bit of eyeshadow too, because that's all I'm doing. I'm not doing full-blown eyeshadow. So here we go. So I'm going to take my foundation. I've got a little drop of Must Do in there. And this is my favorite way to apply the foundation, is like not straight out of the pan and not quite a liquid. So I just put a little drop of Must Do. I've got my 2 scrapes of ivory, and so this is my ivory. Now it comes in a cute little palette that is like this, and it's the perfect size for the foundation, but I keep all of my stuff in my little black box that needs a good scrub, because it's magnetic and all my little things sit right in there. So you see I've got my olive one and ivory that I mix, and I use mostly ivory. It's just a little too light, so I like to mix just a little bit of the Olive One or Gina Beige in with it. Now y'all say hello. Maybe I'll see you if you say hello. All right, so now I'm just going to go in with my clean blenderful that's dampened. And now I've got a little foundation on it. And just move it around. Get it up to the hairline. Super simple. So when you see these celebrities, like I was watching Food Network this morning, and there's all those, hey Paige, how are you? Are you studying? Are you taking a break? Or are you taking the day off? But so I was watching Food Network this morning, and I find myself questioning, what makeup are they wearing? Because if the makeup artist used this makeup, and everybody that gets it used on them has access to it through a beauty guide, is that what they're wearing? But especially when they're on their shows, are they made up with LimeLight? Always studying. It's going to be worth it, girl. I'm so proud of you. You're not afraid to tackle anything. Okay, so trying to get above the comments. I wish I could make the option to add go away, but keep the comments. But no, it's all one. Okay, I go crazy with this just because I can, I guess. Just keep going and keep going. Okay, so that's it for the blenderful. Now I'm going to take this buffer brush number 5 and just make sure I don't have any, well, I'm not really making sure because I can't see. And I'm not going to get that close to the phone or put my ear in the phone by looking in the mirror beside the phone. But I'm just going to try to make sure that I have spread everything out. Try to get it out of the divots in my face. Need a little Botox there too, I guess. That Sotox is really working for the fine lines. But when you've got these 55-year-old creases, it's going to take more than just Sotox. All right, so now I may not need to do this. I did that so much, but I'm just going to go back just for the sake of it and try to run that through those Grand Canyons. So, all right, so that's it. So now I'm going to take my angled blush brush and go into the Possible number 3 blush. Try to get above the comments. And everything is so highly pigmented that you just really don't need much at all. The pigmentation is like 50% pigmentation versus like 22 or 23 that you would get from the products that you would get at like Macy's, Dillard's, Nordstrom. And then it just goes down from there. So whatever you would get at Walgreens or Walmart, wherever, those are like 18% pigmentation. So you're getting 50%. So yes, it costs more, but you need so much less of it, and it will last you for forever and a day. So the powder, now I don't know about, I guess there's no pigmentation in that, but they're all kind of the same. Well, no, I'll just use the blush, for example. So I got these blushes when I got my kit in September. You really can't tell that I've even used them as far as, you know, being hollowed out or anything. You know, you can tell just a tiny bit, but everyday usage, one or the other, since September, mid-September, and you can't tell that I've used it. All right, so that was foundation and blush. So now I'm going to go in with the number 201, which I think is Prim and Proper. And this is out of my kit, so it's not my own personal shade, so I'm just using a little disposable to get me some lipstick. I usually use the Enduring Lip Color, but I'm trying to use the Simply Pretty collection just to show that what $92 will get you. And it will get you stuff that will last you a very long time. So, here we go. It's really hard to see what I'm doing. Well, I suppose I could put my glasses on at this point. Okay, there's that. And, okay, so now I said I was going to take this eyeshadow brush and go back into my blush. And I used to do this years ago before I knew that it was really a thing. And just kind of highlight that brow bone. Just give it a little color. All right, I have a question for y'all. Is there still such a thing as carbon paper? You know, like you used to put, if you wanted to make a copy of something, you just, oh wow, I'm a genius. So whenever I write up a receipt for somebody, an invoice for somebody, I make two. One to keep so that I can attach it with the order that I purchase things on. And then I have one for them as a receipt. Well, I was thinking, man, I'm spending all this time rewriting that. Not that there's a whole lot you have to put on there. But, so I was thinking, I need carbon paper. So I can just stick that piece of carbon paper between two and do it at the same time. I'm like, can you even get carbon paper anymore? Well, now I'm saying that. Hello, I have a printer that's a copier and a printer. I could do that. I'm a genius. Okay, so now I need a tissue. All right, so for the mascara. Now this is going to be the real trick because I really have to get my nose to the mirror, the phone, whatever, to try to see what I'm doing. And I don't know if y'all can probably see my pores. I'm so close. So when I'm that close, I think that blush on my brow bones looks a little obvious. But I'm thinking when I back off, and nobody's going to be that close to my face, I think I touched it. No, maybe not. So, one coat of mascara. So, $92 will get you that foundation, the blush that can be used for more than just blush. Or you could actually get bronzer or powder, and then you could use your lipstick to do your blush. So, you have all sorts of options. So, that $92 goes a long way. And that is the Simply Pretty collection. So, that's it. I'm done. I'm going to go and not need carbon paper because I can make copies of the invoices that I write out and schedule my deliveries. So, if there's any questions, y'all put them in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye. Happy studying, Paige.